How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Trailmakers Creations. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of viewer requests, as well as something I've just finished building myself. So this here is the first one we're going to be taking a look at. This be the chrome slice. It's pretty flat, as you can see. The whole body is only 2 bricks wide, or 2 bricks tall, I should say, except for the extra wing sticking out the back there. But uses a lot of those new angled corner pieces. And everything is internal. This thing flies unbelievably stable. Let's have a look. Spacebar. And WASD is our controls. The whole side panels actually rotate. That's how you turn. As you can see, very nimble. Side panels turning. Help with our rotation. Not a lot of wings, just a lot of angled pieces generating lift and aerodynamics. To give us the speeds we need, mate. So yeah, this thing will do like 460, 470. Again, very stable in the air. Flies very flat. We also have some guns on here, so this would probably be good for a dogfighter as well. Left shift. Toggles for 2 sets of cannons that alternate in the front. As far as landing this thing, landing's kind of a different story because it's so flat on the bottom. There's no landing here, and you lose all kinds of parts with even the gentlest of landings. Let's try landing over here on the dirt, see what we can do without losing parts. Come on, stay in the air now. Again, not a lot of wings, so it doesn't generate a lot of lift on its own. As soon as you turn the thrust off, she wants to slow down pretty quick. Oh. Man, that's just brutal. Brutal. There's not too many planes that can race their own shadow. Oh, come on. Oh, no go in the water. Oh, I'll skip across the top of the water. That's not gonna happen, man. So yeah, that's the chrome slice. As you can see, we've got our internal controls inside the wings there. The tail and these small set of wings in the front here act as our lift. And then these wings on the side, or these body parts, act as our turning. And they work quite well. Quite well. So yeah, chrome slice. I will upload that as soon as I am done here. Let's take a look at our next build. So recently had a request in the comment section for a jellyfish. Now again, some of the things in Trailmakers led me to believe, okay, this is going to be fun. We can actually do this. We have glass pieces, right? We got some dangly pieces. We can do that. So this is what I ended up with. We've got a bunch of small pipe pieces, a bunch of loose hinges with no controls on them, and glass pieces in between, some blue lights on there just to kind of give it that a dare you to touch me look. And there's also on the bottom tentacles, jump out here and swim down. On the bottom tentacles we have anchor pins randomly placed. So just in case you do come in contact with something, you won't stick to it. It's going to be like you attacking it. It's probably going to end up doing more damage to you than anything else, but makes it very dangerous. The whole thing is propelled by one single water propeller. And then we have 4 buoyancy boxes, I guess. Ones you can control the buoyancy in for the body. And then, again, some of our new pieces and the slope pieces in the top just to kind of give it a rounded top kind of thing. So we can control the buoyancy with the up and down arrows. Can sink all the way into the water, or we can tap up a couple times. kind of stabilize ourselves in one place. When we hit W, so it gives us our jellyfish motion. Again, it'd be wonderful to do the whole pulsating leg thing, but again, that would take a serious amount of time to program that in. I'm not sure if it would work properly in the water. Might be if you use the right strength pieces, but... So yeah, the only steering we really have is seat steering, so you can lean to the left or lean to the right. That's basically the jellyfish, so see if we can even come up to the surface. Doing the jellyfish thing. Yeah, jellyfish are known to be the fastest things in the world. That looks pretty jellyfishish. Ish-ish. Jellyfish-like. We'll just say that. So there's a jellyfish. If you were to ask anybody, hey, what's that thing look like to you? I think most people would say it kind of looks like a jellyfish. Yeah. So I'll be uploading that as well. We're looking for a jellyfish. Alright, so our final build of today's video. Someone requested a, hey, can you make an abnormally fast go-kart? I said, yeah, I think I could do that. Let's go into the test zone and have a look, shall we? So, as we can see here, this is my racing go-kart. I had to put racing wheels on it for traction, because the go-kart wheels just would slide around. This thing does 430 kilometers an hour. As you can see, it's got some 30 kilo weights around it. It's also got a couple of gimbals on it to keep it on the ground. Gimbals can be set to negative numbers, which will pull you straight down rather than straight up, just in case you didn't know that. So that's a good way to counter lift. If something's trying to lift off the ground all the time, put a couple gimbals on it, set them to negative numbers. So we've got one in the front, one in the back. Got a nice little shiny bumper. Got my racing stripe. And basically the whole thing is powered. There's no engines on this. The whole thing is powered by, as you can see underneath, this thing is powered by a single UFO engine. And the seat is actually connected to the hinges that's getting pushed down into the hover pad. I figured, well, that's about a good way to make it compact. Just slap a seat on a UFO engine, and away you go. Let's see how quick this thing goes. Just space at A and D for steering. And again, we do have four-wheel steering, because we need it. Oh, we just slide sideways. So, spacebar. And check out the view of the glowing face of Buddy. You can see 380, 400, 410, 420, 430. It's a pretty fast go-kart. Stays on the ground, which is nice. UFO engine wants to flip and flop you around all the time, so it's nice when you can actually stay on the ground when you're nice and light and still have some steering. Again, the UFO engine loves to stay level, so what better place to stay level than in the test zone? Something that's not flying. So, I don't know how well this go-kart would do, like, on hills. I don't imagine it would do very well. You'd go up over a hill, the angle would make the UFO engine behave strangely. Wouldn't keep you on the ground. At least in here or on the test track. I haven't tried it on the test track yet. But again, probably just way too fast for any of those tracks. You need like a big oval. Big high-speed oval, like a centrifuge. Haven't taken it in there either. But I don't think the UFO engine would work properly in there either. Because again, you're up on a bank sideways. This thing wants to stay horizontally level. So it works great for in here. Maybe this would be a good vehicle for like a go-kart Tron version. The concrete dispensers out the back. Yeah, maybe I'll set up a car like a tag system. Leave a comment if you'd like to see something like that. A car like this with a 50-meter sensor on it. Like laser tag, but with cars. I don't know if that's doable, but I'm going to give it a go. So yeah, there you go. This was another viewer request as well for a hyper-fast go-kart. That's about as quick as I could get it to go. Alright guys, we're going to leave that one here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to check out some of this other stuff on the end screen here. And we will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.